Hey there, indie wrestling fans, Brian Zane here. It's Tuesday, October 17th, and in association with Powerbomb.tv, it's time for This Week in Independent Wrestling. Well, Michael Elgin has stayed busy lately. Big Mike won AAW's second annual Jim Lynam Memorial Tournament this past weekend, which featured many of the top wrestlers in the indie scene. Elgin defeated Penta El Zero M in round 1, Myron Reed in the quarterfinals, Zema Ion in the semifinals, and Jeff Cobb in the final to win the tournament. Meanwhile, Glory Pro, Elgin's federation, held their last show of 2017 on Sunday with Something Wicked. The sellout crowd at Spalding Hall in Alton, Illinois witnessed the besties in the world taking on the Lucha Brothers and a title switch in the main event, as Myron Reed lost the Crown of Glory Championship to Jake Something. Post-match, Reed and Jake Something were attacked by the newly formed stable of Baracus, the boys from Jollyville, and Kurt Stallion managed by Jason Saint, setting the table for multiple stories when Glory Pro returns early next year. And it was announced that Glory Pro's big anniversary show on February 18th will feature a huge special attraction match with New Japan star Tetsuya Naito wrestling AR Fox. Tickets for the show are already on sale, and at the time of this recording, more than half of the 600 available have sold out. If you're looking to make the trip to the St. Louis area for this show, get your tickets ASAP. Well, a Canadian promotion paid tribute to one of its fallen comrades this past weekend. Eric Dennis, who wrestled for the ICW League out of Quebec, collapsed in the ring due to a heart attack while wrestling at a charity event on October 8th. He was pronounced dead upon arrival to the hospital. Dennis was 40 years old. The promotion held a tribute show for him this past Saturday. On a lighter note, Evolve 94 and 95 took place this past weekend in Queens, New York and East Haven, Connecticut, respectively. The events featured talents that were new to Evolve, including the debuting The End faction of Odinson, Drennan, and Perro, who attacked several talents after their matches on Evolve 94, but were turned back by a united locker room at the conclusion of 95. In addition to the debut of The End, Matt Riddle lost his WWN Championship at Evolve 94 in a last man standing match to Keith Lee. Lee defeated Darby Allin the next night at Evolve 95, while Riddle was defeated by Fred Yehai. Evolve is off in November but returns for a double shot weekend on December 9th and 10th in Queens, New York and Melrose, Massachusetts. The shows will feature the Evolve return of Walter. Combat Zone Wrestling's debut event at the Rastellis Complex in Sewell, New Jersey took place this Saturday. The show saw Joey Janela defeat MJF in the main event to win the CZW Wired Championship, as well as a successful CZW World Title defense by Shane Strickland over Ethan Page. Black Label Pro returns to Crown Point, Indiana on Saturday, October 21st for the second phase of their Darkest Timeline Championship tournament. The big event will see the Faces of Fear team up to take on Nick Gage and a mystery opponent. The Carnies face off against Angelus Lane and Dominic Garini, Manny Fernandez versus Ethan Page, and several other tournament matchups. And speaking of the Carnies, their first round matchup for the Scenic City Trios Tournament in Chattanooga, Tennessee on November 18th has been set. It was announced Monday they'll be taking on the Viking War Party in the first round in this one-night tournament. Also announced Monday, Team Southern Underground Pro versus Team Glory Pro, the Ugly Ducklings and Ethan Case versus the Southern Motors, and the Jim Nasty Boys and Malachi Matthews versus Joey and Matt Lynch and Kyle Matthews. CWF Mid-Atlantic held their 17th annual CWF Rumble on Saturday. The main event Battle Royal saw Trevor Lee successfully outlast 29 other competitors to retain the CWF Mid-Atlantic Championship he has now held for a record 20 months. And finally, Powerbomb.tv's second super show Futures takes place this Sunday the 22nd on Powerbomb.tv. The card features the semifinals and finals of the Powerbomb.tv Independent Championship Tournament, plus other matches already announced: Tracy Williams against Portuguese star Red Eagle, John Silver versus Puma King, and Nova Pro Wrestling will present Angelus Lane versus Jordan Grace. Can't be there in person? Use the promo code BRIANSENTME and you'll get a 20-day free trial. And of course, if you have any tips for us, send them our way via direct message on Facebook.com/independentwrestling. I'm Brian Zane, and I'll see you next time.